you ever heard of a slaughter?
I oughta start dipping, sipping on that ST gets me to tripping. I don't slips, I bangs with that mad ass dog pound gang. It's a DPG thing. Corrupt from the SC. You wanna test?
When you gonna put me up in one of your videos or something? You know I can still get out. Check this out.
Welcome back to another episode of Rose and Gold. And my name is Dr. Ross, and this is my co-host, IK.
International King. For the people who don't know, put that in your head. Let's move into our hot topics for today, starting it off with Kourtney Kardashian. Kourtney Kardashian's metallic bathing suit and wild Yeezy kicks redefine tennis whites.
Well, Kourtney Kardashian, I know that you're still trying to be scandalous, and lately you have been looking really good, and you've been getting a little bit hotter, but we want to say about these Yeezy shoes for Kanye, he's probably giving those away because he's about to throw them all away, because Kanye's clothing, Kanye's shoes, he watched The Matrix once, and he saw the Crocs one time, and he ran with it.
And Dr. Ross, I hate to say it, the Crocs look better, but with the Yeezy clothing, he sold that to Adidas or Nike, and they lost money on that. He tried to play it off as he got $1 billion. Kanye, sit down.
And Forbes had to kick you out. So.
Kanye, you need to be merchant with the Jamaican products, the Jamaican shampoo, because that's an avenue that might actually get you somewhere.
And not only that, IK and I have our own clothing line too, so Kanye, we already have you settled right now. You don't have to keep going around trying to make things work. We already have it.
Let's do some business.
Exactly.
Let's move into our next hot topic with Alex Rodriguez. Alex Rodriguez steps out with Jennifer Lopez amid alleged DM scandal with Southern Charm star Madison LaCroix.
I saw this. This is basically spin control because J-Lo obviously wanted to go out with dinner with A-Rod right after the scandal just to show people that he's not cheating around, but he probably is, because J-Lo, when you go to these concerts, when you go take photos, when you push him around, make him act like he's the butler, the doorman, the cook, the maid, whatever he is at home, he's obviously going to walk out the door and go see other people.
And Dr. Ross, if this is allegedly true, don't be mad at A-Rod. J-Lo, you're out doing the Super Bowl, you just did the inauguration, doing a concert every 2 hours. And you always say you're there babysitting the kids.
And kissing other people is another big thing. You know, you could be busy, but kissing all the other people, dancing on top of them is another thing. So you can't get mad when A-Rod does the same thing.
A-Rod has had enough, so it's not bad if he goes to get someone else. Let's move into our next hot topic with not Kourtney Kardashian. Let's move into our next hot topic with Kristen Calavari. She just shaded her ex-husband's fling amid those A-Rod affair rumors.
Stop it. We just talked about A-Rod. A-Rod, watch our show and you'll see what to do. On to our next hot topic, we're going to mention Young Thug. Young Thug is trying to give a message out to all the basketball players who are trying to hit on all the girls that he's been having flings with. And the only thing I want to say about this is, Young Thug, you shouldn't care if the scrippers want to go run around with the basketball players. And 2, you should have enough confidence, like IK, and read the Black Book or the International Book and realize that you don't need these scrippers. You can find any other girl that you want.
And Young Thug, you sound like a young wussy right now.
Exactly.
Let's move into our next hot topic with Catherine Dennis. She says that she's building a life with boyfriend Caleb Ravenel, and it includes babies.
Stop talking about the babies. Just go on with your relationship, make your money, and be happy.
Let's move into our next hot topic with the Kelly.
Exactly. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are scared that their son Joaquin will never go to college because of his dyslexia problems.
Now, Kelly, it's not saying anything bad about college because Dr. Ross and I, we're currently in online college courses, but we do want to say, did you get famous off of college? Name 10 other actors that got famous off of college.
Exactly.
I'll wait.
Exactly. And if he has some other issues that I just saw right here, some other issues and dyslexia, just put him in the movies. You're partnered with Disney for your show, Kelly and Ryan. They can put him in a movie and they can get him in a show.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is exactly, I don't mean to sound like Cat Williams, but this is exactly.
Kelly, you're rich, bitch. Let's move into our next hot topic with J-Lo's ex, Mark Anthony, lists his colossal Florida home for $27 million.
Everyone's selling their homes right now because what it sounds like is that they need money. So go on set and do what J-Lo does and go make your money.
But don't go as crazy as J-Lo and The Rock. They don't even get to go back home. That's right. In all honesty, Dr. Ross, they should just have a car because that's all they're doing all day, driving around. Let's move into our next hot topic with Lisa Vanderpump. She finally lands a new reality TV show on E! Network.
E! Network. So IK and I, we are available, we are actors, and you know the topic about this is boring. If you're on a TV show, that's good for you, but IK and I are ready, we're here, we're hungry, and we can do anything that you can throw at us.
And Lisa Vanderpump, we know that you have that new show coming out. Put Dr. Ross and I in it. We'll give it the flair.
But
because
you have
right
been looking
now,
gorgeous lately.
you are looking gorgeous. But right now, it sounds like a okay show without the king. Let's move into our next hot topic with former Kardashian security guard sues Kris Jenner for sexual assault and amended complaint. Now, Dr. Ross,
Exactly.
now this may be good, but it's 6 months too late.
We talked about this many Rose and Golds back, IK, and
Dr.
keep
Ross,
suing Kris Jenner. That's what
but
she
Dr.
needs.
Ross, his entire career is already squandered, so there's nothing he can do now.
I mean-
but Chris, put the king as your next bodyguard.
Exactly.
And maybe in 4 more years, we'll get to something else.
What did you just say?
Let's move into our next hot topic.
The only thing I want to say about the last topic is the judge probably looked at you a little bit funny when everything was lining up in the case, and then you said you were best friends with R. Kelly.
But
So-
Dr. Ross, money talks.
Exactly. Let's get into our next hot topic. With Charmel Burgess has met Brian Austin Green's kids, and she said that she went with Megan Fox, and Megan Fox introduced her to the kids. So what are your thoughts, IK?
Dr. Ross, she's probably out going scandalous, because if she's out with the scandal queen, Megan Fox, you know something is going on.
Well, you know what I think it is? I think Megan Fox doesn't want to take care of those raggedy little kids. She wants somebody else to go babysit them while she runs around with Machine Gun Kelly. But she's playing him because recently, IK, I read that, well, not even, we did our research, we did our homework, but also our publicists and everyone told us about it too. But let's just talk about this. And Machine Gun Kelly allegedly wants kids with Megan Fox, and she said she doesn't
Now,
want kids
Dr.
with them.
Ross, hold
And
up
she
right
doesn't want to
there.
get married.
Machine Gun Kelly, you're asking way too much.
Exactly.
You already got a lot more than you needed just with getting with the Megan Fox. And Machine Gun Kelly, didn't you just get out of rehab? You aren't even healthy enough to have a baby. So sit down.
I'm going to agree with you right there because that's all that needs to be said about Machine Gun Kelly.
And
to our-
Dr. Ross, Megan Fox wouldn't want kids anyways. Let's move into our next hot topic with Ryan Seacrest. Ryan Seacrest finally exits E! Network's red carpet after 14 years. He says that he's decided to move on to new adventures. Now, Dr. Ross, move on to your adventures while you let Dr. Ross and the King take over your spot in the red carpet.
Exactly. And take over your show with Kelly while you're taking a little bit of a break. Don't worry, we'll keep the seat warm for you. On to our next hot topic. We have Regina King is going to be nominated for Best Director for the NAACP for her movie One Night in Miami.
Dr. Ross, she deserves the win in the NAACP. She also deserves an Oscar because One Night in Miami was a phenomenal film, and anyone who hasn't watched it should watch it right now, either on Amazon Prime or at a theater near you. Let's move into our next hot topic with the Southern Charm, Madison LaCroix. So, Dr. Ross, I was reading about this a bit earlier. A-Rod says that he claims that he never talked to her over the phone, and now she's retaliating, saying that he did talk with her over the phone.
The thing I want to say about this is we've mentioned A-Rod too much in this Rose and Gold episode. A-Rod, you know what to do. We already spoke on Madison LaCroix. Let's get into our next hot topic.
And Dr. Ross, before we move off of that, A-Rod, maybe you should go with the Madison LaCroix, because this might help you with J-Lo. Let's
Exactly.
move into our next hot topic.
On to our next hot topic. Lisa Rinna has her new lip kit, and recently we were watching Kelly Ripa, and Kelly Ripa said that's her favorite lip kit to use because it makes her lips look plumper. And what are your thoughts, IK?
The lip kit might be good, and I have no opinions for this since I am a king, but we see that she's trying to follow in the footsteps of the Kylie Jenner, and we know she might have had it out earlier, but still, she should be getting into the Jamaican products. Because right now, makeup is not the way to go.
What she's really trying to do is follow in the footsteps of Kylie Jenner, but we're not going to speak too much on that.
Our next hot topic is with Kate Beckinsale. She dances in a sports bra as she tries to hype up her cat Willow.
Boring. On to our next hot topic. We're going to talk about Britney Spears and how she speaks on her trauma of being young, a female, and famous in the 90s. We're not going to speak on this because Britney, you always say it, you've said it in all of your concerts and in one of your auditions and everything. It's Britney, bitch, and keep that mentality. Don't get held down by the past. You really have to focus on the future. So let's get into our next hot topic.
Our next hot topic is with Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Erica Jane's $16 million mansion was recently burglarized. Now, Dr. Ross, I may know who the crooks are or the people who were the top leaders for this burglarized. Because it may be the two catfish players, the two brothers. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes, we do. Or, I have a possibility, and maybe your ex-husband robbed you, because it seemed like you were trying to rob so much money out of him, and he was trying so hard to keep the money, and
exactly,
you went through with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Dr. Ross. The husband and the brother might have had something to do with this.
Exactly.
Especially right after the brother came into town. It's a bit too convenient for me. Let's move into our next and final hot topic with Rocky, or Sylvester Stallone. A new Rocky movie reportedly is in development. Stallone is to write and star in the film.
Sylvester Stallone needs to go home, and he needs to enjoy his couch and his popcorn and his food. Because we met Sylvester Stallone, no hate to him, but we met him a little bit while back, and he seemed tired, he seemed exhausted. So IK and I will be able to take your spot in the new Rocky, because they need new fresh blood. When you brought in the Michael B. Jordan for the new Creed, that was better because you have fresh blood, fresh people. Let's
hand it off to the new generation.
Exactly.
But for Kylie Jenner, that's for you. Playgirl, I'll see you in Beverly Hills, the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And we want to say, you already know.
Dolly Parton.
Delicious. These were all of our hot topics, but we are out.